One thing I think immediately you have to say to yourself is that you want to be very slow to undervalue having parents that really care. They care about God and they care about you. Now, they're not going to be perfect parents. And as you become a young adult, it's easy for you to sit back and to pick them apart. You can become an expert critic. Later, you'll find that's not so easy, but when you're young, it's easy to do. But what do? Well, don't be quick to reject what they've given you, to reject the things that they believe and the lifestyle they've chosen. Another thing I think it's pretty important is to check your motives. Sometimes young people will come to me and they'll say, I don't agree with my parents. I don't think they're really doing it the right way. And it may be a situation where I would even agree with the young person that the parent maybe hasn't been very careful. And so in following Christ, that young person will have to make different choices. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But what if you're using this as a smokescreen? What if it's not because you love the Lord and you want to follow the Lord and you're afraid your parents aren't being very careful? Maybe they've grown less careful. But really, your motivation is you'd like to be your own boss. And it's just not kosher to say to your parents, I don't really want to live for your God. I'd like to be God. So it's a lot easier to say this. Well, I'm not so sure, what I believe about that. And I'm not so sure what I think about that. And in this kind of a fog of, agnosticism, I just don't know what I believe. It's very easy then just to kind of slide down the path of self-indulgent living. Because really, you do live for the one thing you're pretty sure about. That's you. So be careful about the motives.